The sound of nostalgia. Sonic Team presents. Hello, hello, and welcome to my new series where I'll be playing Sonic the Hedgehog. Actually, I'll be playing a lot of the Sonic games. Well, what better game to start with than the first? And can you believe how long it's been since I played one of these games? Well, I have been practicing for the last, maybe not week? The whole reason I'm doing this is, one, I've been really itching to play some Sonic. Like, it's not even funny how bad that itch has been. And two, the new Sonic movie's coming out soon. In, like, less than a month. Sonic 3. Shit's gonna be dope. It has Shadow in it. Keanu Reeves. Probably no guns. But that's fine. Oh, I'm sure there will be plenty of guns. But Keanu Reeves isn't the one who's gonna be holding the guns. That's for sure. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button at the wrong time. And 3, I've been meaning to... Oh yeah, I actually bought Sonic X Shadow Generations. Oops, let me get this. Sonic has passed away during Act 1. Yeah, I totally stole that joke from Only Plays. I learned the neat trick that if you don't press anything during the first special stage, you'll get really close. There it is. Actually works. Really close to the first emerald. Which, yeah, that works. Can I say this is a very trippy gameplay sequence? I know, everybody's made that joke, but what can you do? Caso Emeraldo. Now, future games will only have 2 acts per zone, but OG Sonic, as well as CD Sonic, will have 3 acts. I understand for the first game, that was still trying, still learning, but why did they have to have 3 acts in Sonic CD? Like, what kind of sense does that make? I get that the team, Yuji Naka left, he went to California, right? We all know the story, for Sonic 2. And, they made Sonic 3, Sonic CD in Japan, right? Actually, I want to get this. Never mind, I'm not gonna get the one up. It's gonna take too long. And this game isn't very fun to take your time in. At least in my opinion. Oh no. What? I've never been here. I have never been here, officer. It's so easy to miss this. Like, if you're running too fast or just spinning because you have a lot of speed, you can easily mess this up. Pardon me while I make a save state. Okay, special stage number 2. Whoops. So apparently if you don't touch anything, this will happen. You'll get to the emerald, just like in the first one. Or at least close to the emerald. We'll see, I'm not touching anything. I've heard of the game letting you do it in the first one. Yeah, okay, you kind of have to, I think. I'm sure you could have done this without touching, but... touching good. Touching real good. Yeah, you can see the arrow and the rings. Or the rings forming an arrow. You get what you know what I'm talking about. So, this is very confusing. Not confusing, but like, I imagine if you have some sort of, I don't know, condition. Not epilepsy, no. This ain't hypersonic territory yet. But if you had some sort of, I don't know, thing, you would get really motion sick from this. Not just the speed, but just the fact that it's spinning. It's kind of funny, because usually I'm the guy that gets car sick really easily. But I've never had a problem with these things. Come on. You can do it. And that's Emerald number 2. In the bag. This is on YouTube, 30 FPS compression, probably, I don't know, stuff, technical jargon. So I don't even know if it's gonna be visible when the emeralds are blinking, flashing, flickering. Flickering like on Flicky's Island. This isn't up. Yep, of course not. And you're supposed to roll the last possible... Nope, okay. Wasted enough time here. Yeah, I shouldn't have even stopped spinning there, but whatever. I don't think you can actually... Okay. This is kind of a unique quirk to Sonic 1. And 2, actually. Where... Okay. Well, I got a thing, which I actually didn't need. But I can get this here. So that's something, right? Did I just fall off and recover at the same time? Okay. Enough messing around. That 1-up is not even worth it. Genuinely. I was playing the mobile port today. You know, kind of practice run. Just playing for fun. Imagine playing games for fun nowadays. And I was dying a lot. And yeah, it's the mobile port. You don't have a controller. You have a touchscreen. It's pretty embarrassing. Sega was like, oh yeah, guys, don't port Sonic 1 to literally anything besides mobile phones. There's an invincibility right there. I'm just gonna... There we go. And this is how you make the first boss a joke. Even though it already kind of is a joke. I mean, you can do this without invincibility. Just jump while he's still, I don't want to say spawning, but... And still got invincibility. This music is so good. I mean, Green Hill Zone. I loved how in Sonic the Hedgehog 2, the movie, the guy's phone has Green Hill Zone, kind of a loop of it, as his ringtone. That's so good. Now, a lot of people kind of hate on these zones on, well, half of Sonic 2 actually, because half of it is speed focused, just like the marketing implied. Whereas the other half is kind of, oh yeah, traditional. I'm gonna get out here. Traditional platforming game. Woohoo! Okay, but some people will say, would you not play a Sonic game for the speed? And I'd say, sure. Does that mean that Sonic doesn't always has to go fast? Not necessarily. There's been a bit of a fundamental misunderstanding of the franchise. Not claiming I'm an expert, even though I've been playing this shit since I was in probably in primary school. But you don't always have to go fast. It's fun, sure. But these older games, especially the first one, the philosophy is if you're good enough to play through this game, like breeze through it, then yeah, you can go fast. It's your reward for playing good. Your reward for learning the game. I don't need you. Now, that being said, this is a very, very slow area. And this wouldn't be my favorite area even if this was in like Super Mario Bros. Or Super Mario World or something. I can totally imagine having falling blocks, lava, you know, classic trappings of a platformer. But this wouldn't be, I wouldn't be crazy about this even in other games, where speed isn't the supposed main focus. 2 lives in a row. This is the only game where if you tap up, or if you hold up or down, it immediately switches to Sonic looking in that direction. It doesn't take like a few seconds for him to actually take a look. Am I losing the sync? Like 101 rings. Good numbers. Aha, I got you. Now, you can kind of get screwed here if you're not careful. These obvious Mario enemies. The lava bubbles. I get this. I always get a bit anxious because I've missed this a couple times, I'll admit. And it's stressful. I've seen people miss it on YouTube. It's embarrassing. Okay, third one, you can also get really far just without holding... Yeah, there it is. Without pressing anything. Can I get bounced back up there, please? The bouncers can really be your friend occasionally, but they're usually... I don't want to say usually a hindrance, but a lot of the times you don't want to get bounced. No, 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 no. Ah, okay. Maybe. Good stuff. Thank you. Okay, okay. Bouncer is friend. Bouncer is... No! Please be friend. Bouncer, please be friend. No! Come on, dude. Come on, dude. Be a bro. Be a bro. Be not a hoe. Ah. The rotation panels, or whatever they're called, are the real stinkers here. I don't have any platforms. How am I gonna get this? Am I screwed? Find out today on Sonic Ball Z. How is that not a thing? Okay, wow, my butthole clenched. Jesus, man. That's 3. Oh boy. Marble Zone, Act 2. The marbling. I hate these, I forgot the names. The caterpillar enemies. How are you supposed to get here? Now, this game has a lot of secrets, and they're not really that well hidden. They're kind of obvious, but it still rewards you for, you know, I guess, thinking outside the box. Not this box. Now, look at this. Look at this non-spin jump. Did you see that? I did it in the last act too. It always, like, made me weirded the crap out of me when I was a kid. I was like, Sonic is jumping without spinning. What? Because first one I played was, of course, 2D Sonic was Ultimate Flash Sonic. I'd imagine a lot of people were like that. And I played Sonic 3D Blast, the whole things. I didn't like it very much, but I stuck around and beat it till the end. It was a game. It was a video game. The most video game of all time. And then I played Sonic and Knuckles, and it was just like, oh, this is where it's at finally. And I had played a lot of Mario before that. But funnily enough, I was a Sonic fan before I even knew what a Mario was. I was watching, get this, Sonic Underground, of all things. I think I was in, like, maybe the first grade or second grade? I don't remember, because there was this one kid who was like, not really bullying me, he was just kind of a goof. He was like, your hair is spiky like a hedgehog, and I'm like, no, don't say that! But then I fell in love with Sonic, and I was like, yeah, call me Hedgehog again, call me a hedgehog. He never called me a hedgehog again. That's fine. I forgive him. We ended up being buddies anyway, so. But yeah, Sonic Underground is this thing that made me a Sonic fan. Of all things. That's what we had on TV then. They were airing it. I know people really hate that one. The roboticization thing was really creepy. Like, it was like, oh god, I don't want this to happen to me in real life. That would suck. Now, how autistic was I in Sonic? Is the real question here. Everyone's dying to know. I wanted my parents to call me Sonic instead of my real name, so hopefully that answers your question. The reason I'm going slow here is so I can get this little secret, I guess? Not really a secret. There are more secrets in Act 3. I like this. I'm gonna get all of these because I like big points. In a game that, first of all, is offline, you know, can't save. Nobody cares. Whatever, dude. Points. Can I get this without getting hit? Sure. I really dislike that enemy because even if you get hit, its body like splits into a million pieces and it can hit you multiple times. Whoa. Okay. That was stinky. I go get these rings. No, don't waste my time. It's so good that the old Sonic cartoons actually used... I not get fucked here. Actually used the theme song from the game. From the games. Like, the really goofy one, The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog. The one with fingers! That one had, like, the main theme plastered all over it. And I never liked that cartoon. Okay, there we go. These little hills can really trip you off if you're trying to jump into the ring. And you get, like, one chance, if you're not really careful. Okay, I don't think the don't move trick is gonna work anymore, so... I better get it together. The first three aren't terrible, like, aren't hard, but this one is... This one's a little... Okay, oh man, I don't know what I'm talking about. These are my least replayed special stages in my... Not my least played Sonic game, that would probably be CD, classic 2D Sonic. 16-bit, yeah. But these aren't really my forte. No, actually, that's not true. I've played Sonic CD way less than this. Just because I couldn't emulate it back in the day. It's like, oh, this is how you emulate Genesis. Okay. This is how you emulate Nintendo. Okay. How the fuck do you emulate a Sega CD? I needed to figure out BIOS. And that took an embarrassingly long amount of time. Let me go now. Okay, is this... Is it on the right? You know, I'm struggling, but at one point it feels like I just have to go with the flow. Like these fishes there. Okay, I think this is the right way because the other one looks very much like a trap. And I know a trap when I see one. I've watched Scooby-Doo. And there was this one meme with Fred being really into traps. Conventional traps. Trapping a criminal. Which is really, you know, a really good self-aware humor there. The fans made it into traps like... femboy traps, that's like sort of thing. I couldn't think of any examples. The best thing ever. Continue, like I'm gonna need those. Marble Zone, Act 3. Electric Boogaloo. No, that was Act 1, my bad. I'm not gonna accelerate because these guys are just gonna mess me up. No! Go back, go in. I believe there was a secret. Not here. I'm not even gonna accelerate, dude. I'm telling you. Why am I going back? I should mention that you can only get special stages in Acts 1 and 2. Up until Scrap Brain Zone. Then it's like, oh, no more ammo for you, buddy. It's so satisfying breaking all these. Okay. Why even go there? I have no idea. I mean, there's a timer, sure, but 10 minutes. You're never gonna take 10 minutes on a 2D Sonic stage, buddy. And if you do, what's wrong with you? Did you see how he unmorphed? He was a ball and then he stopped being a ball mid-air, like in the modern games. Like, the physics in this game are really... There it is. Predictable, not spin jump. In the Marble Zone. In these pillars. Always happens. It's a consistent glitch. I have no idea why it happens. Is it because you're not moving, but the game is moving you? Is that what's tripping Sonic up? Tripping the game up? I really have no idea. Maybe I should look that up. Okay. Go down there. And I can, but I don't know why I would want to do that. Okay, there's one of your secrets. It's a 1-up TV. Cool. Ooh, this is kind of stinky. Better be quick. Like the marketing says. Blast processing. Can you believe people fell for that? I think this is the, like a secret route. Yeah, I remember this. It's like a secret route. This background with the flames really reminds me of, God, what's that game? Was it the Garfield game? I think it was. He had this TV. He was trapped in some television dimension. He was channel skating. Every level was a channel. Reminds me of this. I have no idea why. No, oh come on, dude. Are you kidding me? Wow. You mess up once, dude. That's it. Would I say this is the hardest Sonic game of the classics? I don't know. CD can get pretty hard if you're trying to go for the good ending, which you really shouldn't be, because I never liked CD's stuff. Getting the time stones, the switches, really cool idea in practice. In execution, it just kills the pace, man. Why didn't that land on his head? Ooh, what's here? Ooh, nothing. Oh yeah, get used to these switches. I'm just gonna go the alternate route just so I don't have to basically replay the same content and make it look boring. There it is! Unmorphed from the ball. Normal jump. Or spin jump, which is normal. And here, normal jump, which is not normal for Sonic. One thing that kind of was like, I don't want to say bothered me, but made my brain hurty, was Sonic didn't have these, you know, gold buckles on his shoes, the Michael Jackson inspired buckles. In this game, in any of the in any of the 2D games, classics. Turns out in the design of like Sonic 1's manual, this game's manual, he has them. So why not have this? Everything else is there from, you know, the official design, from the official art. I guess his mouth isn't drawn, but we know he has a mouth. He gotta eat those chili dogs somehow. Okay, I think I can just go forward. No, I can't. This is Marble Zone, Act 3. Running is not allowed. I'm not gonna defend this zone because this is like one of the more disliked zones. Just because it's after Green Hill, it's like what happened, man? Green Hill was such fun. So many ways to approach it, and this is like, oh, you can go slow. You can like wait, I guess. That was a tricky one. You can wait. You have to wait because if you don't wait, you'll I guess you'll jump into the lava. Like there. I didn't wait, so I got hit by the bats. Like 5 bats in a row. Oh god. Oh no. By the way, spikes are either bugged or it's by design. I hope it's prior. If you touch spikes, your invincibility frames will not protect you. So if you fall into spikes, even if you have a shield, rings, anything, it'll just stun lock you to death. Lava doesn't behave that way. Nothing, no hazard behaves that way. So I don't know. Could be intentional design, but why are spikes more lethal than lava? Why does every platformer gotta have lava? It is a nice lava. Looks like you can go there. Lava was one of these, you know, everybody's like, oh yeah, water physics, water physics. No, lava. Lava is the thing that's really hard to do in games. I had barely ever seen good lava until Elden Ring came around. I was like, now this is lava. This is realistic lava. Because when I was a kid, I hadn't seen actual lava. I was like, oh, lava's, you know, kind of a red liquid. It's supposed to be more viscous than water, right? Yeah, but the first time I saw lava was on TV in like some Hawaii documentary or something. I was like, oh, look at the lava. Like, okay, looks nothing like it does in any video game I've ever played. Probably because I had played only like old stuff like Super Mario Bros. Yeah, that lava is literally the water sprite. Right, yes. Eggman, come back here. Every Sonic game has a different screen act ending thing. Here it's just you run away. In Sonic 2 you wait, in Sonic 3 it's a cutscene and Knuckles. This is the one of the theme songs I didn't really like until Dwayne and Brando's amazing Sonic rap, which is just too good. It is just too good. Not a huge fan of this level, just because of these things. I do want to get some rings. Don't mistake me for an average pinball enjoyer. I do want to get some rings though. I'll be fine. I think it'll be. Now these things remind me of what's the name? Taper or Tapper or City Taper? You're a bartender in the Wild West. This old 8-bit. Oh no, you don't. Why does that hit me? Is he spinning too? Oh yeah, these things remind me of that game. Your whole goal is to... I found you, faker. Your whole goal is to basically serve these drunkards, and they keep approaching you, and you're like, have some beer. Don't kick my ass, please. And they can even leave like bonuses, tips, money. Actually pay you. A lot of waiting. There isn't nearly such a huge amount of waiting in any of the other games. 2D, 3D, doesn't matter. Even Sonic CD doesn't have this amount of waiting. Hell, you can blast through that game. No problem. Even doing the time stones, even doing the time travel thing, you still don't have to wait this much. Can I kill you, Trapezoid? I like this part. I could just bounce, but I'm gonna wait for the other one. Yay. Yay. Got more rings. Reminds me of that fake Family Guy joke. I got lead poisoning because I thought the rings were onion rings and he dies. It's like a fake Family Guy joke, but it's so good, it might as well be real. Like, it's literally a perfect imitation of an actual Family Guy cutaway. And the level... Yes. Take 4. I hate this. Special stage. One has fish, one has birds. I'm gonna flip this game to bird if I fail for the 5th time in a row. In a row! If you know what that's a reference to, then I guess you have similar interests to me. There it is. Barrier. I like this barrier. It's satisfying because it tells you, yeah, you earned the right bet, buddy. Now, keep it up. Don't fuck it up at the end. Because that would suck. That'd get you pissed, wouldn't it? Wouldn't it? I know it would. I know it would. I got to continue too. Yay. If you get 50 rings in a special stage, you get a continue. It's kind of hard not to get a continue. Excuse me, do you mind? It's kind of hard to not get a continue. No. Because if you... It's kind of impossible to avoid getting rings, especially in this stage. In special stages. This is such a tease, like, you almost there? Almost there? No! But yes, but no. Come on, please. Thank you. Jeez. I used to... This is where Sonic speed cap is very prominent. I used to kind of dislike this theme, but... Like I said... Dwayne and Brando, it can really make you enjoy something you didn't really care for in the past. CPU. What was I thinking, man? That's fine, I'm distracted by these very lovely robots there. All the badniks have names. Badnik is the word for Sonic enemy. They all have names, but I never really bothered to learn them like I did with Mario's enemies. I don't know, something about Mario's enemies that makes them so appealing. Did I just hit him in the head? I've actually seen that before. I don't think you're supposed to go down there at all. Some more rings. Why is the forest? Why is the mountain purple? I don't know. Let me just get some speed here. Only to get figures. There's a glitch, which that was easier than I wanted to make it seem. There's a glitch here where you can get stuck inside the spring, which helps you get unbounced. And the mobile port, that glitch is fixed, so it's actually kind of harder now. And the first special stage, the one where you can not press anything and win, doesn't work on the mobile port. Something with the physics. I mean, you can't do this turn around while spinning in the mobile port either. You can only do this in Sonic 1 and 2. Sonic's 1 and 2. I wanna do this. Yay. No reason to go here, I guess. Let's see. This is Super Mario World, isn't it? Well, this exists before Super Mario World, that's for sure. Sonic was rocking it before Mario was even 16-bit, so... respect where it's due. I think I'm good here. Okay. I love this. So much fun. Keep that speed under control. This one seems kind of lower than all the other ones. I don't know. Why is it giving me birds, like, twice in a row? Shouldn't it be bird, fish, bird, fish? It's like... Oh, okay. I didn't even notice it's in the same background. I thought it was, like, different special stages. It shows you how many times I've played these special stages. Which, if my performance doesn't show you, I don't know what will. Sonic got them all. Cool, only 6 Chaos Emeralds in this game.